This is Joshua at the Center for Math and Statistics, located on the ninth floor, room 925 North. And here we have a question that says which equation is equivalent to 3 to the negative 2 power, which is equal to 9, 1 over 9, 1/9. Well, we can see that we can see that 3 to the negative 2 power does equal to 1 over 3 squared, which is equal to 1 over 9. So this is really equivalent to each other. Now, but however, we are given a bunch of choices of the log function. And this means that we must actually go back to how our log function is related to exponents. Now let's go for a second and say we have an x raised to some y power is equal to some number b, where in this situation our x is equal to 3, our y is equal to negative 2, and our b is 1 over 9. Well, we know that anytime you have an expression of this form, it is the same as saying the log of base x to b is equal to our y. In that, we can then apply this log function on this very same expression that we have here, based on what we've written down through our interpretation right here. So now we can say the log of base 3 to 1/9 is equal to negative 2. I always say that this is one way of remembering this very expression. So when we write 3 to the power of negative 2 equals to 1/9, we call this the base, and we call this right here the exponent. Let me spell that correctly. We call it the exponent, or in some we call it power, right? 2 or 3 to the power negative 2, we call it exponent. Some people call it the index. Different names for this, but in other words, this is what we're raising some base to the power. The good way to remember this is that the base in an exponent is always the same base in a log function. It's always the same base. Now once you have established that, you can now then say whatever you get on the other side of the equation is what we are putting the log, we're putting the log function to, and then whatever that power exponent is our output. So with that, we now know that we've written log 3 to 1/9 is equals to negative 2. And we can can find that in our list of answers. We see that our answer is C.